Hey there guys, what's going on? Here I am, OU battle again. But this time it's a little bit different because this was a challenge from a Portuguese guy as well as me, and called Melinhuh, and he wanted to invite me to a forum to participate in some tournaments organized by them, and he wanted to see my skills in and if I'm worth to participate, and that's what happened. I'm just going to show you right now the replay. I couldn't just record in the live because I couldn't, so I'm just going to show you now what happened. I'm just going to put the instant replay so you can see what happened in this fight, and just let me tell you that it actually was a really tough battle, really one of the most tough battles that I actually ever had, because it was really intense. You will see now. So there we go. I started with my Gastrodon against this Rotom Wash. It decided to go on Ferrothorn, predicting my Toxic pretty well. So I went on each run. He used the Thunder Wave, predicting the switch pretty well. Then he switched back to Rotom Wash. I just stayed using the Stealth Rocks. Then I went on Gastrodon, and he predicted the switch pretty well, and he used the Will-O-Wisp. So then he switched back to Renicklas, which really walls my Gastrodon pretty well. So I went to my Caesar, but he predicted that pretty well again, going on each run, which was insane. Like his plays were like being really good. So I was like, man, I can do shit against those predictions like this one. I just toxiced him, and he predicted that again and went on Renicklas. It doesn't do shit because of his passive. So I decided to go on Malarios to see what was he going to do. He decided to go on Focus Blast, and then I used Trick because I was thinking he was going on Ferrothorn or Return. So, but actually he went on Tyranitar that actually had a Choice Scarf too. So the trick was in vain, and I used Draco Immediate. It didn't kill him, of course. He used Ice Punch and finished him off. So then I went on my Caesar, just got a critical hit into his Ferrothorn with U-turn, and I went on my E-turn just to finish him off. He still had time to set up a layer of spikes, which is always good for him, of course, not for me. And so here he decided to go on Landorus Terran, but I predicted the U-turn, so and he actually used the U-turn into Rotomarsh, so he just used Will-O-Wisp and burnt him. It's not a big deal to have Rotomarsh burnt, but it's going to help me, you will see, actually in the future. So I just Volt switched into Renicklas, but I predicted that, so I decided to go on Roar, but Landorus came, and it's a big problem against Titran. So I went on my Gliscor, to wall him, used U-turn, back into Rotomarsh. Is taking some cool damage from the burn and from the Sandstorm. So I went on Protect just to see what was he going to do. Actually, he went on Hydro Pump. So I think here I switch. Yeah, that's it. I switched into my Gastrodon. He went on Hydro Pump again, which is good because of my ability Storm Drain that boosts my special attack for one stage. And here he used Pain Split. I was really lucky because I got a critical hit from my Scouts, and the burn is going to kill him, which is good. So Rotom Wash is down. I just decided to stay because just as that father, Landorus just finished me off as Revenge Killer. So I went on my Gliscor just to check here if he had the Hidden Power Dice that he actually had. So I protected the Hidden Power Dice, but he switched. I used the Ice Fang because I knew I could survive a Hidden Power Dice, but he switched into Renicklas, and the Ice Fang just did stupid damage, like really low damage. So I went on my E-Tran. I took his Psyshock pretty well. Then he used Focus Blast, but he missed. So I went on Roar. E-Tran came out. He decided to go again on Renicklas, but I went on Roar again, and those switches were like pretty like I don't even have words to describe it. And here again I used Roar, really intense, but this time Landorus came in, which is not good for me. E-Tran can stay here. So I went on my Gengar, predicting the Earthquake. I did it well because because he really went on earthquake. So I just went on Shadow Ball here. He's going on Eden Power Dice. Yeah, that's it. Eden Power Dice. I took it pretty well. It just did 26%. So I went on Shadow Ball again. I think I get yeah, that's it. I get a critical hit against Citron, which was good for me. But it decided to protect the Eden Power from my Eden Power fights. But and that means I'm just taking damage from the Sandstorm. That's not good. So it decided to go on Nicholas to take my Eden Power fight, and this was really a good play for me. You know, I'm just almost dying, so I decided to go on Pen Split, and he went on Recover, thinking that I was going to die in the next turn, but no. So I just Shadow Balled him. It's super effective. I killed him, so I could kill and still survive. Because if I went on Shadow Ball on the other turn, I would still die. So there, I went on Gliscor because I went on Tyranitar. He predicted the switch. He decided to go on Ice Punch. This Tyranitar is scarfed, which is bad for me, and was actually. So I went on Caesar, predicting that again, of course, because he stayed. But he got the X here, no problem. I got the X already too, and he got me frozen. So I decided to go on Nitron, and then going on Landorus. Um, and then I switched. Yeah, I switched into Etran. And then I think I'm just going to switch again. Yeah, that's it. Going to switch, predicting the earthquake again, and he went on earthquake again, which is good for me. Gengar really was a really good, help here because I could revenge kill him with Shadow Ball, and there you go. Landorus Tarion was down. This Tyranitar Scarf is going to outspeed my Gengar, and I was really lucky here. You can see the crunch almost killed me. I mean, almost killed me. He used 2 crunches, and I was like 1% health. I used Roar. Tyranitar just went out of the fight, but he's going to die now because of the Stealth Rocks damage. And this Etran, his Etran doesn't have Earth Power, only Fire moves, and there we go. I just used Roar. Tyranitar died, and he only has Etran, so I had to sacrifice one Pokemon here, to go on the free switch to Gliscor. So I decided to sacrifice Gengar. Yeah, by the way, that Roar was a misclick. So yeah, there you go. I killed my Gengar, and then I just going on my Gliscor. I outspeed him. I'm just going on the Earthquake. GG was a really tough battle. I really enjoyed it. It's always good to make those battles because you learn a lot with it. In the beginning, I was I was doing some bad plays. He was doing really great predictions, but in the end, I could do better predictions and we win 3-0. But really good match. It was a really good match and still close one. So this means, and the guy said that I'm actually good, and invited me to the forum to participate in the tournaments, and he said I'm a good player of Pokemon. So yeah, that's it. I was actually happy about that. So it means I'm going to participate in those tournaments, and I think I'll do good. I mean, I'll do my best to just do my best. I'll try to do my best, and I'll try to record some of the fights that will happen, some of the battles, and put them here on YouTube for you guys to check it out. So see you next time. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.